I wrote this song about reconciliation in 1989, and I've been singing it since then. It's been recorded by about 4 or 5 people up in England, notably Roy Bailey, who came here a few times, and he was the first person to record one of my songs. But as always happens, if you write a song about reconciliation in Australia and it's a folk song, it's not likely to get a lot of airplay. You just got to be content with singing it and spreading the word gently and person to person, and that's what people have been doing here for hundreds of years. So we'll start the second half of this one. It's called Language of the Land. They called you the New World. Who were they to understand? Unwillingly they settled here upon your ancient land. They never tried to learn your language. To them you must have looked so strange. You offered them nothing they knew, and all they offered you was change. You talked with your people in silent ways that they all knew, while others gathered nouns and verbs. The meaning never quite got through. Your breath was the forest, mighty rivers were your blood. They stole the shade from over them. Salted soil where once they stood, and they called you the New World. Who were they to understand? Unwillingly they settled here upon your ancient land. They never tried to learn your language. To them you must have looked so strange. You offered them nothing they knew, and all they offered you was change. And you fed son and daughter, asking kindness in return. They kept poison from your waters. They knew when you should burn. Yet the settler tried to tame you, ignoring providence for greed. All in vain he tried to claim you, and we're still trying to succeed. They called you the New World. Who were they to understand? Unwillingly they settled here upon your ancient land. They never tried to learn your language. To them you must have looked so strange. Offered them nothing they knew, and all they offered you was change. And they had weapons of progress, but all their weapons were no good. For what's the use in fighting where drought follows flood? If they'd only learned the language, the simple language of the land, they could have walked beside you. You could have grown up hand in hand. For you were never the New World. You'd been here since time began.
those who'd been here with you knew the ways in which you run. There's still time to learn the language, to seek the wisdom of their ways, a knowledge born of centuries, while ours is one of days. A knowledge born of centuries, while ours is one of days.